Hi guys, it's Joyce from Deer Creek Homesteading. Today I'm going to show you how to freeze pumpkin. We're going to go outside. It's a little windy today, so forgive the noise. Just going to go to the picnic table and pick a pumpkin. Here's all the pumpkins we have left from our harvest. I'm going to try to pick one that's a manageable size. This one here looks pretty good. Go back in the house and I'll show you how to freeze pumpkin. Okay guys, real quick, I was just going to show you how I freeze pumpkin. Got this one this morning off the picnic table. We have about 5 left and I didn't want them to go to waste. So simply just cut the pumpkin in half. You take out the guts and the seeds and I just put them in a bowl here. We're going to go ahead and seed save some of these seeds and then roast some of them later. Once you do that, then you quarter the pumpkin. A half probably gives you, I don't know, about 4 chunks this size. Then I cleaned it up a little bit more. You can see there's still some meat and stuff on the pumpkin. Go ahead and peel it. After I peeled it, I just cut it in to chunks about this size. Gonna go ahead and fill up that strainer. Once I'm done there, just put them in a Ziploc bag, maybe 3/4 of the way full. Take out all the air and then go ahead and stick them in the deep freeze. That way we can enjoy fresh pumpkin all winter long. Pumpkin pies, pumpkin puree. I like to make pumpkin soup, pumpkin butter. So anyway, real quick, real easy. That's how you freeze pumpkin. I'm going to take you out later. I'm going to kind of winterize the yard, get rid of some of the buckets and the old tomato plants, check our ginger. So we'll be back soon and see you then, folks. So here's some of those seeds I saved after I did the pumpkins. This is how I do baked pumpkin seeds. I like to have some of the meat still left on the seeds. It crisps up real nice and tastes pretty good. I put a couple chunks of butter on there. I don't soak them in salt water or clean them off at all. This is just the way we did them when I was growing up. I'm also on the ketogenic diet, so that's why I put the butter on there for some more fat. And then after that, I'm going to add salt. I like lots of salt, but you know, you guys can do how you like it. Some pepper, not a lot, just a little sprinkling of flavor. And then lastly, I have garlic powder. You can use any combination of spices. I was going to use onion powder, garlic powder, I just couldn't find it. I like a Lowry seasoned salt as well, but it has sugar in it, so I can't put them on my seeds. But anyway, that's what I do to roast my pumpkin seeds. The oven's on 350. I have some ribs already in the oven, so I thought since I was already using the oven, let's not waste energy and do 2 things at once here. So I'm going to put pumpkin seeds in the oven. I just keep an eye on them. You could set the timer for maybe 10 minutes, but I just keep looking at them and I mix them around in between the cooking process. So I will show you guys what these look like when they're done. Another really yummy thing to do with these pumpkins is to cut them in quarters like this, and you just drizzle them with olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and you bake them in the oven. It's kind of like squash, but a little bit different flavor. So that's another thing you can do with your pumpkins if you're trying to save them after fall. You just cut extra. But yeah, that's really good. We're going to be going out and feeding the chickens soon. So I took all the pumpkin meat, pumpkin rinds, and put them in this bucket here. I'm going to give them to the chickens later. They'll love it. I'll show you guys what they do when they eat it. But we try not to waste anything here on the homestead. So any of this leftover pumpkin stuff, any of the peelings, all go in the chicken bucket. Okay guys, we're at the chicken coop. They were in their little house down there, but they saw me coming. It is raining and nasty out here. Hi ladies. Hi ladies. When it's raining and nasty out here, their coop gets so gross. Wet feed and mud. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and feed these ladies. Alright, opening up. Oh, there's little Cheryl. Hey Cheryl, my girl. Hey babies. Come on babies. because it was so cold and nasty out. And they were hiding in their house. Well, we'll go around and see if we got any eggs. It is a bit of a surprise. All right. Put the eggs in the bowl. Shut up the coop. We'll meet you inside. The seeds are done. They look amazing. Only took about 13 to 15 minutes. Nice and crispy. So I was outside feeding the chickens and it was so cold and so wet. There's no way I'm gonna go out there and do the fall cleanup. So we'll do that another day. So I got another pumpkin to process. Got some eggs. We grew this itty bitty watermelon in the garden this summer. It was in the same garden as these pumpkins, and of course the pumpkins took over everything and the watermelon never grew. But I'm going to slice it open, see what it looks like, and then put it in the chicken bowl. I know they'll love it. Brought in one of those avocado plants. I'm going to transplant that today in a pot. We'll run upstairs in a minute, check on our microgreens. Then I think I'm going to call it a day. Way too cold out there today. So see you in a minute. We'll go upstairs, check the microgreens. Be right back. All right, well the sun definitely is not shining today in on these microgreens, but we're gonna do a check anyway. So these are the ones I think I did on Saturday. Nothing really happening there. These we did a week ago. They look amazing. I think this was kale. I forgot to put the sticker in it, but I'm pretty sure that was purple kale. These we did Saturday, and it's that salad blend. You can see lots of little greens coming up. We're gonna mist them here in a minute. But yeah, that looks real good. Not sure what's going on over here. There's a few. All right, checking the microgreens. And then remember we hung the radishes up here. I wouldn't say much of a change. A few of them are getting dried out. They change color. They're kind of a light brown now. And they're hard. So imagine once they're all dried, they're going to be hard and you kind of crack them open like a nut. These are still nice and soft. So anyway, check of our radishes, check of our microgreens. Thanks friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Deer Creek Farm. And we'll put this all together and see you on Friday.